Keeping your power. Yes. Keep your power with yourself. This is this video about. And how do you do that? I would take the word I don't, I cannot, I will not. Kick out all these words out of your dictionary. Only focus on that I'm capable of everything, that I may put my mind to it. Yes. The sooner you do that, the better off it will be. You will be able to retain your power, your energy with yourself. And when you have it, you can give it. You cannot give what you don't have. One word that can also change is switch your word from sorry to thank you. Win people with words. You can win anything with words if you only know how to use it and when to use the right word at the right place. You have to be at the right place at the right time, and then you have to be able to use the right words with the right people. So take the word I can, I don't, I won't, I will not, I'm not capable, and replace it. I'm capable of anything that I put my mind to. And trust me, the beautiful thing that we have in our mind can do wonders. Nobody was born a millionaire or a billionaire. Nobody was. They just knew how to work with their mind better than others. That's really how simple it is. And we still get lost. We still get lost. I want to really share 3 things that I have incorporated and I have seen a lot of things manifest in my life, even though this video is totally not about what I usually talk about, but I still want to share this tool. I have implemented a lot of things in my personal life by doing these 3 simple things. A few years ago, I learned this strategy of replacing words, and I started incorporating it. And I was like, this is great. I'm going to do it. So I no longer use the word sorry unless it's something that I really regret. I don't use that word with my kids, with my spouse, or anywhere. I always start my conversation. If I've done a mistake, I'll say, oh, thank you so much for understanding. I meant to do this, but I ended up doing this. How can I make it right? Right? How can I make it right? I didn't use the word sorry. And I am still smiling. Keep smiling. Trust me, this thing goes a long way. Whether you're talking on the phone or you're on a video call or doing this recording, keep smiling because it engages and it releases this oxytocin that goes out and it really cheers up people. They're like, oh, that's good. So I replaced this word. And the second thing that I have been doing for years, like 2 decades for sure, is that I have been writing. I didn't know that I have this natural thing and I get drawn towards writing, but it has cropped up a lot in my life lately. But I have been writing positive affirmations, and I write my goals, and I've always been doing my personal thing, my personal goals and my personal life. And I have actually manifested a few things in my life, quite a few things, quite a few big things in my life. And so that's number 2, writing every day in present tense. Do not write in future or past tense, right? I am whatever. I am enjoying my day. This is my favorite. I'm enjoying my day. I am happy. I am happier than yesterday, and I want to share a professional affirmation that I wrote over 15 years ago and how it turned out. It is a true story. There was a campaign in my bank, and we had to open X number of accounts, business accounts that I did not had the, I don't know what it was. I did not attract those business accounts or something that I struggled with. I understood how to do it. It wasn't a big deal, but it wasn't my thing back then. And everybody had to participate, and my goal was only 5. That's all I had to do, just 5 to get that campaign off my back. I started writing that I am opening 15 accounts. I just kind of being a salesperson, I wrote a lot more than my goal. And I was like, okay, I'll shoot for 15. Maybe I'll make 5, I'll 10 is like, double, but I'll triple it just to meet my expectation. And I did. I kept writing every day. I said, it's gonna work. I ended up opening 18 accounts in one day. I didn't even meet. I exceeded expectations. Yes. I was on a red alert. Everybody thought I was doing something wrong, but no, nothing was wrong. Everything was just fine. Everything was legit. I was very much in compliance. Everything. I had the manager and assistant manager helping me open those accounts because everything was fine. We had it all. It just that customer walked up to me and she's the one who's going to do it, and that's it. We just want to open these accounts with her. And I was in the office till 7 or 8 o'clock that night, 15 years ago, and I opened 18 accounts in one day. So things do happen if you try. And my third, last but not the least way that I think you can manifest is when you start vocalizing it. Everybody says that, oh yeah, affirmations, but you have to do a test run, give it a try. It works. So write it, visualize it, and verbalize it. Really, whatever it is that you want to attract in your life, it works. Again, same thing. When you're writing your affirmations, vocalize them, say them in your shower, say them when you're driving, and see the difference in your life. Just see and visualize it. Hard as it may sound, but if you can just start practicing it a few times a day, you will be surprised how things are going to start shaping up. One more tip that I have want to really encourage people to consider, and this is something you could do in any area of your life, really. It is very true. When the student is ready, the teacher will show up. I have had it so many times. Whenever I wanted something and I'm just like, I'm ready, I'm going to get it, that person will just show up in my life. Because you have to be in tune with yourself, with your inner self of doing what is it that you want to do. And just keep focusing on it. Just enjoy that thought first. And once you start enjoying that thought, you're going to be happier. Once you're happier, your environment becomes so magnetic that those people will start showing up in your life, And one of the things that I have always enjoyed, and it's not because of COVID that we think life has changed and we all want to work from home, and that it's not a recent thing. Years ago, I left a firm, and my assistant, I had already moved on to another firm, but I had an assistant who was a few months later was let go. She lost her job, and she needed some help, and she didn't know. And she's a good person, but she didn't know how to sell or promote herself. She really struggled in that area, and she reached out to me. She said, "I don't know what to do. I'm in a mess." I said, "Don't worry, we'll figure it out." I said, "Send me your resume." And I sat down with her on a Zoom, on a video call or something, or over the phone. I recreated and upgraded her resume, really highlighting her strengths, put in my recommendations, sent her a recommendation letter to attach it with her resume, and just took her out and gave her a pep talk, helped her redress herself a little bit, up to kind of really where she was heading towards for the interview. And she had several rounds of interviews. She got the job. I love that feeling when she called to say thank you. That joy still stays with me. It's been over 15 years or so, but I love that. I'm still in touch with her. And I just love how the joy that came to her life, and that thank you was so precious, that Ritika, thank you for helping me. So, really give before you ask. And when you do it without any expectation, I'm just validating what everybody says. It is true. All these influencers, Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, Ed Milet, Jenna Kutcher, all these people who are talking, and they talk about it when you give without expectation, the return is immense. It is true. Give it a try. Help someone who really needs it without any expectation, and you will not be defeated. You will be on a path of victory. The universe has so many ways to give. You will be, it's mind blowing. And just stay grateful for everything that you have. You know, one of the things that I always write in my journal is that I'm very grateful for what I have. And I definitely give this a try. My last and the most appropriate thing that is just timely as we're heading towards the end of this year, 2023 is going to end, and everybody is going to start talking about New Year resolutions, right? I have been doing it for years, for definitely good 10 plus years. I've been writing my New Year goals, really writing them. And then, yes, some, not to brag, but I do keep them with myself. I read them whenever can, but I do fall off the wagon. But I have stopped doing New Year goals now. If it is my goal, it's going to happen now, or it's not going to happen. Why do I have to wait for January 1st of that year to start on working on my goals? If I want to lose some weight or get my body toned up, I'm going to start now. I'm going to hire a personal trainer. I'm going to get myself on a meal plan. I'm going to start walking more, drinking more water, eating less sugar, and etc. etc. I'm not going to wait for January 1st to come, and when the gyms won't have a parking spot for me to park, and yeah. So don't wait, start now, sooner the better. Thank you, stay tuned, bye.